Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. What's going on there? I wasn't even pressing a button. I started the game for the first time in what felt like forever. And you know, early on in this LP when I'd would not do anything with the control pad, not touch the control pad, and he'd just kind of move like that to the side or something like that. But he's just doing that. He went from being right here, turned to the side, and slowly went over here. I was like, what the fuck? So it's been a while-ish. I can't even remember when I last recorded this. And, yeah. I feel like shit as well. Heartburn. I was just horrible. And, you remember when we got the Snag machine stolen that we recently got back in the previous part, I think? I was going for TV tropes just now, and I was randomly just browsing like you do, and came across the trope dangerously genre salvi or something like that, and it had the example of this game with that exact example. It was that's exactly what I thought. It's just in all the Pokemon games, you never see that. Just you know what, instead of challenging you to a Pokemon battle, I'll actually use my Pokemon to put you to sleep so I can steal your shit. And then when they met up again, Pokemon battle. Freaking idiots. It's they had their one moment of being dangerously genre savvy, and then it just went right out the window. So I take it now we can get to the pyramid thing there. Didn't I leave some snacks in this area? I think. Yeah. No interaction there yet. But I've got to react quickly when it next happens. And I've also got to freaking not record for an absurd amount of time, because last time just was terrible. Editing just took an entire day. It took 2 days actually, because it took a freaking full evening, or maybe it was an afternoon as well, just to freaking save the damn things in Movie Maker before I could even start editing. Then the next day, or maybe a few days later, because I couldn't be asked, I had other recordings to do as well, I suppose. And just then I got around to editing that, took forever, and yeah. So don't freaking go overboard with the record times, because it leads to a pain in the ass editing, you know. Quit scurrying around, you're getting on my nerves. Don't think you're hot stuff just because you beat me once by a fluke. And what's with showing off that weird machine on your arm? You're begging for a thumping and I'll deliver this time. I'll bash, thrash, and crash you just like you want. Yeah, right, man. Although it is going to be a bit bothersome. I mean, seeing what happened last time, Shadow Zangoose is not really the type of Pokemon to mess with. Don't take it lightly, because it will kick your ass. Well, my ass. I mean, it's bound to be considered completely puny attack-wise when there are other people who played the game and have better kind of, leveled Pokemon with better stats. But Espin's not really one for defense stats. Never has been. So I take it that the Zangoose wouldn't go down so easily, so I think it'll be safe enough to use a bite on it. Whoa! Oh man. Seriously, man. It's got some pretty strong attack, but it's really the only thing that's got going for it. Maybe it's fast as well, but Houndoom is now faster. Shadow! Oh! Don't do that. That hurts. So, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah. I doubt this will work so quickly and easily, but it's worth a shot. One, 2, 3. Holy shit, it worked. Yay. Now I don't need to hold back. Bring it on. And I always have a freaking headache when recording. Well, even when I'm not recording, I suppose. Headaches are pretty common, really. For me, anyway. So, Cybeam you, and I think that you. Okay. Oh. Do you think that's got a stand a chance against 2 Pokemon? I don't think so. How much XP to gain from them? A Psybeam for you and a Fade Attack too. Psybeam in your face. One shot. I was trying to like make that kind of like, I don't know where I was going with that, honestly. Whoa! What'll I do? What'll I do? Gorgon's gonna chew me out again. Even more so since you lost your Shadow Pokemon this time. The punk fucked me and Gorgon will be fierce with me again. I should go away, somewhere far away where Cipher won't have any influence. So long, punk, I've had enough of battle you just to last a lifetime. Spot monitor. Spot. You son of a bitch, I knew it! Get back here! Not Zook, though. He's long gone. He's probably disappeared from the region, or maybe... I have no idea. Maybe he appears in random coliseums. Some of the Cipher admins did that, but then again, it doesn't count for peons and all that. Oh, it's a wild whooper! Wait. Wasn't Whooper one of the Pokemon that Dukin wanted? Well, level 17 Whooper up against level 40 Espin, that wouldn't go well. Let's bring out Ralts. Actually, that probably wouldn't go down well either. Well, it depends how much it's hot zone. Which isn't much, so shit. Oh! That wasn't very nice of you. Whee! No! Ralts! That's what happened to you! You don't need to friggin' grew tired and fled. That was pathetic. Oh well. Back to the pyramids. Yeah, I'm now picturing in my mind a pyramids. You know, like those kind of pyramids they have, you know, where it's just like, at the bottom, you got the lowest ranch, and at the top, you got the CEO, or whatever. And you've got, like, endless amounts of peons at the bottom, and it's like, what? I mean, the admins would be above them, but really, other than that, is there anyone really above them? Well, obviously, the main bad guy, whoever it is, and maybe another bad guy, I don't know, but there's gotta be a lot of peons on the bottom. I mean, look how like, look how much space is, like, on the bottom there compared to the top. All that's gonna be filled with peons every step of the way. I just know it. Really does look like Mount Battle, only somewhat different. Look at the way they run. We skip leg days, so we run awkwardly. Hey, there's no place for a kid like you. No, can't let you in. Nope, you run along now. Hey, there's no place for a kid like you. Oh, wait a minute, the wee machinery left off. You look sort of like the kid I saw on TV, but maybe not. Hey, kid, were you ever on TV? What? The kid taking the fight to Cipher is you? Well, what an opportunity. I'll knock you out and earn myself a promotion to admin. So instead of, just kind of like being genre savvy and be like, no, piss off, kid. You're gonna challenge me to a Pokemon battle, I'll kick your ass, and then you'll be like, oh, I've been humiliated. You may pass now. Hold it there. Who said that? Oh. That kid's special. He's not anybody you lot can beat. If you know what's best, let him through without a fuss. But don't make me laugh. Hey kid, you let us handle things here. It wouldn't pay to make a racket. All they do is alert the guys inside the building. Hey, walk. Yo. Hey, you guys are from Team Snagem. What do you think you're doing here? Gloom, hit him with sleep powder. He's being genre savvy again. Too bad he didn't do that the second time, otherwise he would have got, well, Gonzab even said to himself that it would pretty much be useless for him. Good going, Walkin. Glad to be of service. Now's our chance. Hurry, we can wreck Cipher right now. Who would have thought that, the secondary bad guys would actually help us out like that? Gloom's some kind of useful, hey? Well, not in battle as much. I kicked its ass in battle, but if actual characters, use this more often on trainers like that, it would make a lot more sense and you'd be more genre savvy, but you've only been genre savvy 2 out of 3 times. So that's not bad and all, but I kicked your ass the second time. Go on, move it. Snore. I mean, look at the size of their legs compared to the upper body. No. So I wonder if this is the last area of the game. It can't be. There's gotta be other places. Are they gonna jump through the ceiling like they usually do? Huh? You don't know what this place is. This, my friend, is a factory that outputs shadow Pokemon. Quite impressive, wouldn't you agree? And you're telling me this why? You'd think that'd be confidential and you'd be like, what are you doing here, kid? Pokemon battle. Phew, we'll be soon done with this shadow Pokemon production run. That's the last of the Pokemon we received from the SS Libra. Boy, I'm plain worn down tired. See what else we got here. Do we examine? Wait. Cartons of some sort are being moved. It must have just been that. Well, nasty boy, it's so rude to come in uninvited. I will punish you in place of your mother. Whatever, I don't know why you keep jumping from the ceilings. It makes no sense. I mean, really now, did they just kind of like just chill on the ceiling the whole time waiting for intruders? Sounds like an even worse job, really. It's like, not only do we have to like be, security and all that and like keep watch out for any intruders, but we've also got to stay on the freaking ceiling the whole time. It sucks, man. It's just like even when we get promoted to if we get promoted to admin, it doesn't really come with that much perks. It just gets bossing around the peons. Again, a kind of stronger shadow Pokemon, but that's about it. Well, Pokemon in general, really. So, have you even got a shadow Pokemon? Wow, that Bustle's actually stronger than I thought it would be. Oh! I was about to say only on its defense, but hey, it did a little bit of damage on Houndoom, so maybe it's got a bit of attack going as well. But not for long! You know what? How many Pokemon can actually learn the move Helping Hand? I asked this because what if a Pokemon doesn't have hands? Could it actually learn Helping Hand? I don't know. Don't tend to see the move used all that much apart from, you know, Pokemon like Bonsly and can't really think of any other examples. My head, my ears, the bird is chirping. I'm not talking about exactly either. Gale! Oh! Level up! Point! Ah, I failed to punish you! Oh! But Teddie is evolving! I thought it was going to be 3 more levels before that. Must have been thinking of a different Pokemon. Congratulations, your Teddie evolved into a ring! Well, congratulations. You can keep the XP share for a little while longer, because I can't be asked to switch into a different Pokemon. Let's go have a look over here. Every area's gotta have a peon, you know, somewhere. There's gotta be a peon in this area. Probably right by the stairs, I imagine. No? Who would leave a set of stairs unguarded in a place like this? There's peons everywhere, usually. We've only... That's 2 of them, I guess. Intruder detected, but it's just some kid. Well, you should know that the kids are usually the toughest opponents that the... Wait, you got a minute. You're exactly the same as the other trainer, just like... with different Pokemon that are essentially the same thing, just a variation. Dustox, Beautifly, Blustle, Minute. So, that in mind, you're gonna have Ilmoose, and you're gonna have... I'm not even sure what the opposite for exactly is gonna be. Maybe, will it be the same type, or... I don't know, that seems the only thing that I can't think of off the top of my head as to what it could be. So that's the mystery one right there. What was I saying before that? Ah, yes. The kids are always the characters that tend to just absolutely destroy the villains. You don't really see the adults in Pokemon games really doing much about the villains. I mean, in this game, they're pretty much relying on this protagonist to do everything. It's like, oh yes, I am the professor here, and I'm very knowledgeable and all that, but I'm just going to leave it all to you. I mean, that's what every professor in every other game does. Wait, Ledian. Ah, I see. I don't get how that's... Well, it's a bit different, really, isn't it? Different type. I mean, it is a flying type as well, but it's a bug type. Ow! Oh! Ow again. So, I say it's time to bring old Swallowed out to kick some ass. I was going to bring out Earthring, but since Houndoom's been knocked out, Earthring will by default be the second Pokemon sent out from now on until we heal. Do, 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 do. Psybeam. Oh, you serious? Eat sludge! Called it. It was just the, what was it? Ledian that I didn't predict, but I predicted the Elmoose. Swift and Sludge. Swift defeats. Well, it ain't gonna do jack shit, because that's for normal attack. This is special attack. This is Sludge! Okay, Sludge maybe wasn't... Maybe it did affect that then, after all. But does it matter? No! Because you didn't aim for Espion, and Espion's the main attacker. Okay, maybe not. Maybe Elmoose has got some good special defense that I was unaware of until just now. But will it protect you from... Sludge? No, it will not. That did the first time, but not the second time. Nobody could take that much sludge. Level up. But you're just a kid! Seriously, villains in Pokemon games should not be surprised when they get their ass kicked by a kid, you know? Hey now, wasn't anybody keeping watch at the entrance? Yeah, two bodybuilders that never skipped leg day for their entire lives. And they got, like, their ass kicked by the other villains that were being generous of and put them to sleep with sleep powder. Does that answer your question, sir? And does it for that matter, really matter? Because I'm gonna kick your ass. Psybeam on you. Let's see what you got nowadays there, Teddie. Now that you have evolved. Wait for its target to move. Look at it with that, it's nice. It's plotting something with what? I forget what Snatch does. Level up. Rest. Nah. Well, I want to rest. No. What was it? Ah, yeah, that didn't really seem to do anything, did it? Are you serious? Shadow Paris. But we've already got a Shrooms. I mean, this one's a different type of Shrooms. This was the original Shrooms. Return! Whoa, one shot. We're gonna have to be careful because Shrooms is not very strong, I imagine. Wait. Oh my god, it's a Shadow Growlithe. Why is it just like, now he's talking like, I don't even know. So, let's bring out Vulpix. Actually, Vulpix would be a bad matchup there, because he's probably... Well, actually, they're quite high level now that I look at them. So maybe we can attack them without one-shotting them after all. Oh! You know, actually, that doesn't sound like a smart idea to lick a mushrooms. Probably lead to paralysis. It's... man, none of these would go very well, would they? Dig. Try to lick the Growlithe instead. I mean, that'd probably burn you instead, but... Hey. Lick! Oh! Ah, shit, he's fast. Oh, no, it hits both, so he wasn't being stupid after all. Ow! Teddie! Oh, well. Take this! That was weak as shit. And it did paralyze. Shit. Ah! Why do you have to be the first trainer to use 2 Shadow Pokemon in one battle? I mean, how many Pokemon are gonna have to use revives on now? This is bullshit. Reflect. Oh yeah, we've got Toxic, haven't we? So we could pull that old trick on you bastards. Would you like some Toxic? Birdie. Ow! That walk. Reflect. Oh! I wonder if it's even possible to, you know, poison a mushroom. Well, it depends if the mushroom was poisonous to begin with, I suppose. Which apparently wasn't. Oh! Ooh. Stop it, you fool! Now we've got to wait for this slow-ass poison to take its course so we can, you know, put them in the Pokeballs and be done with that and be like, yay! So instead, we're just going to spend turns on healing and bringing all the other Pokemon back. Holy shit! Psychic! Well, Espen learns at my level eventually anyway, so save it for a different Pokemon, actually. Super Potion. And you survive. How do you? Do you think that's enough to stop me? Or that? Ha 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 ha. Let's try the Pokeball on the Growlithe. Go! One, two, three, yeah! Ow! Alright. Bug type. Yeah, let's throw this at you. And of course, while we're at it, go! One, two, three, yay! I'll have to get stronger Shadow Pokemon. First time that we encounter a trainer using 2 Shadow Pokemon. And like all other trainers, he pissed off somewhere. Damn you! You little bastard, who's got the freaking Pokespot? Who's there? Who will it be? I'm going in the wrong direction. Must get to Pokespot before they eat old snacks. So, guns up and all that have gone, but they're still KO'd. How convenient. They better still be KO'd when I get back, because I gotta get my stuff. What do we got this time? Hey, it's the Bonsly! Oh, isn't that the Pokemon from the ship?
But I want to eat the food.
Gotta be slow, gotta be a little slow. Hey! Captured Bonsly. Let's return it to its owner. How do you catch the Bonsly? You can't just throw in a Pokeball. Whoa, automatic? Yo, Michael, it just figures it would take you to find the lost Bonsly. We collected data using arms resources, but we couldn't find a trace of it. We sincerely appreciate what you've done for us. My granddaughter and Bonsly are overjoyed. See for yourself.
Yay, thank you, I believed in you.
Did the Bonsly as well? This is something that stands for our gratitude. Please accept it. A Bonsly card. It's a special battle bingo card. You see, you can use it for battle bingo games at the Relgum Tower. It's an event that's not open to everyone. Oh no, the receptionist will know what to do if you flash that card at the registration counter. I'm sure you'll enjoy battling with Bonsly. Thank you again, we must be leaving now. So I think this was like a case where it's like, oh, you can use Bonsly before Bonsly was actually like in an actual game. It's just like, oh, how exciting. I mean, sure, it was a new Pokemon at the time, but Bonsly isn't really the type of Pokemon that goes to you, holy shit, I want to see how that Pokemon is like in battle. I mean, it's like the, it evolves into Sudowoodo, pretty much, doesn't it? It's a lot of that in, like, the further the Pokemon series goes on. It's just like, oh, Pokemon that didn't have any evolved forms or anything like that. Should we give them a new evolved form where they evolve, or should we have a pre-evolved form? Let's go to pre-evolved form first. But there are still Pokemon that just, as far as I'm aware of, don't really have any other evolved forms yet, and just have the single form, which is just weird. Bonsly, huh? That was the first time I've seen it, and I guess there must be other Pokemon waiting to be discovered. Anyway, did you see how happy those folks were? The old gent, the little girl, and Bonsly? Seeing them, it brought a lump to my throat. Thanks for finding that Pokemon. Michael, we made the right decision in asking for your help. My voice totally changed from the last time. I'm amazed, though. That Pokemon really was somebody we'd never seen before. Well, there's still a vast mystery. That's because you never go to any all regions. It's like in the first games, it's like, oh man, it's just like all these other Pokemon just come in from Johto, and we're just like, wow, we've never seen this Pokemon before, even though Johto's next freaking store! That little girl was sniffling and crying the whole time. She went home with a big smile, though. Made me really happy to see her that way. Doesn't it make you want to dance or something? No. Dance? Do a victory dance? Victory dance! Can't do victory dance. One of those Pokeballs is not quite like the others. Actually, which Pokeball is that? That's different. I think it might be the Ralts one, isn't it? Does it... yeah, it shows it's Pokeball, doesn't it? It's dark black. And... I don't even know what the other colors are. Still standing around. Still haven't got anything to contribute. Is there gonna be a case where we could like complete the entire game and it'll still say the same thing? That tends to happen a lot in games. Just like, oh, new dialogue now, surely. But then it's like, no, no new dialogue for you. So I guess I'll meet you back at the pyramid lab thingamajig. You got anything new to say? Toms, Michael, I love how you're always full of energy. I can learn something from you. Might as well talk to the shrooms. Okay, so I'll meet you back there. They're still KO'd. Man, that must have been some really bad sleeping powder. Yo, the glooms in this game are kind of like Marlboros. Only totally not, actually, because Marlboros are much worse. Much, 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 much worse. I mean, if a gloom could hit you with every status element effect in just one attack, but preferably like right at the start of a match to kind of like make it like a genuine freaking Marlboro kind of thing, then it's not worse. Because Marlboros are the champions of that. So why do we have to push this Pokefood around? I mean, what's it even doing here? It's just like, well, defeat the Pokemon, of course, but then why isn't it in any of the other games? We never see crates like this just lying around, or do we? We certainly don't have it where we have to actually move it around, that's for sure. Can we examine any of this? No. For some reason, I thought that looked a bit like a toaster. It'd be weird if it was. It's just like you see a scientist come in and just like, so he's going to use the computer. No, it's actually a toaster, actually. Ah, man, I just thought this kind of reminds me of, crap. Wait, probably go another way around. Kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy X now, with, you know, you have to, like, move around it. Oh. I guess it was, actually, so it must be going for a different direction. But it reminds me of, you know, the Cloister Trials in Final Fantasy X. We have to push those damn things around. It's exactly the same thing going on here. What have we got down here? That ruckus upstairs, you're the cause! Color! Everyone has their names all in capital letters, like everything, including the Pokemon's names. All in capital letters. You know, one thing that I've noticed on the internet is, like, some people I'd be like, why are you using capital letters for every word? I notice I pretty much do the same thing, but that's only for, you know, titles for my parts of videos and all that. That's because I'm kind of used to that, because when I used to watch loads of other people Let's Play before deciding, you know what, I'll start making Let's Play myself. It'd always kind of be a reoccurring thing, like everything first be capital letters. I mean, descriptions never like everything capital letters, but titles essentially would be. But I'm rambling, but then again, that's pretty common for me. So, Jack. 42 minutes into this. And as I stated earlier on, I'm going to try to not go overboard with the time, because otherwise it'll have to use Movie Maker and it'll be splitting the parts, and it'd get chaotic and would take hours to edit. Which is boring. That vortex! That's really weak. Hey, vortex. Crap, can't remember. What were the villains things called in Echo the Dolphin? I don't even know why I'm even thinking of that. Maybe it's because it sounds similar to Vortex. I don't know. Shit, I can't think of it off the top of my head, so forget it. Because I have. And then at the end of the part, it'll be like, oh, remember when I was rambling on about the Echo the Dolphin thing? Well, I remembered what the villains were called and stuff. Maybe they were called the Vortex, I don't know. Lantern! Fiend! Level up! Gun! If that is your pronunciation of your name correctly, I don't know. That sentence was really kind of odd. Actually, even saying that the sentence sounded odd, the explanation of that sounded odd in itself. Damn it! Phase attack! Shit. A fish that flails around. How original of you. A fish that encases its opponent in a one-hit KO with a rock tomb, whatever. Okay, that's a bit more original, I suppose, but that hurt like a bitch. That's kind of an odd thing as well, isn't it? That hurt like a bitch. What does that even mean? Essentially means it hurts a lot, but a bitch is essentially a girl dog, isn't it? It's like, it hurts like a girl dog. And, how does that equate to hurting a lot? Or do you mean like a female dog biting you? Or do you just mean the female dog in question? Because this is making no sense. And I'm making no sense for that matter as well, so get back on point. I will kick your ass. You know what, I gotta say, my sense of humor was pretty bizarre. Like, that was just all about, like, hurt like a bitch and then thinking, you know what, that sounds weird when you really think about it, and level up. And it's just, like, observational kind of stuff, really, isn't it? It's like, I was thinking the other day, just like, you know when people say, I'll be a sec, they're not gonna be a sec, they mean, like, a few minutes, maybe even hours. I mean, imagine if someone actually did say, okay, I'll be a sec, walks off, they comes back, and you just be like, where the hell were you? It's like, I was doing that. It's like, you said you'll be a sec. It's like, yeah, and I was. Like, no, that was a minute and a half. That is not a second. You lied to me, you son of a bitch. Or if it's like, I'll be a minute. No. 1 minute and 2 seconds pass, so you're technically wrong. I don't know, I just have some odd kind of random observational humor at times. Keep quiet on the shop floor, please. This is the shop floor? Wait, does that mean they actually sell the Pokemon? That's DM. Oh, I'm downright bone weary. We're under orders to take a full shipload of Pokemon and turn them into Shadow Pokemon. Well, we'll be done with this job soon, then I'm gonna take a good long bath to unwind. Do you not realize what you're doing, sir? Is it really just a job to you? Seriously. There's a large container. Wait, this looks suspicious. Okay, it's not suspicious then. Well, we're approaching 50 minutes almost, so that's actually... yeah, just save the game here. Because if I did just like, okay, let's go for the other stairs, I just know some freaking peon is going to be like, hi! And there'll be another battle, and it'd go over 50 minutes. And that would be not very good, because I'd have to use Movie Maker, and editing would be a pain in the ass. So instead, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.